Welcome back. We are back with day 6. I'm still coffee. I have moved myself down because I felt like I looked weird. Last time we did stuff and things. Last time we had mostly failure, that's what I do remember. This time we're going to not fail, hopefully. We're going to do everything in our power to not fail. Whether we succeed or not is a different question. Topics of note. Because my first dare, it's no more than 2 special items, we cannot ascend. However, I don't know if we can change that. That would be so good to dig stuff up, but probably I'll have other chances for the shovel, I'm sure. Yeah, I will have others. That being stupid. I will have other chances for the shovel, I'm sure. No, it is closed. That's like that open. Tis not. Okay, so we are on day 6. Day 1 was the 7th, apparently. 2 is 8. 3 is 9. 4 is 10. 5. Day 6. At 10 a.m. Confirm. Yes. And now I need to avoid aquarium because I can get 3 things to not screw me. Like a weight room. If I see a weight room, we're taking it. Yeah. I'm still coffee, but productive today, so that's the good news. Pick the first one from each door. Boom. Hallway. Boom. Spare room. Boom. Parlor. And I have to fail this parlor now. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 boxes in this room are empty, that's true. There are 3 boxes in this room, that's true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. False. Okay, we successfully did not screw ourselves. We are basically free to do anything except go south. The storeroom might be a solid here. Just to have stuff on me. Let's see, could do spare room and just see what I get. Pantry, solid. Apple. We get apple. This corridor, because I do want to have a west side. West side is in fact the best side, and that's the only thing that goes up. Man, this is kind of screwing me. So what I'm going to venture to do is get something if it's in here. There is nothing in here. Okay. Noted. Can't use that door. And we will backtrack real quick and see what we can do on the east side. If we can maybe just do a dead end at this point, because holy crap, I'm getting a lot of those. Dig a chapel, won't lose any money. Lavatory will have stuff in it. And that's a good one to do, actually. Because lavatory, bulky, dang. Taking a nap. Yeah, lavatory's effect is to not have items. Otherwise it will have tree. That is 2 of my red rooms deactivated, so honestly this would be solid too. A lot of these are good options. I think I'll do that. I don't see anything in there, but there is a key. Okay, it is small. The upgrade disc is there, but I don't have a computer yet, but it's really tempting. I think I will den. Yeah, because I figured I'd get something like this. I can now fill out the side. Okie dokie. And we're getting gems, which is good because we will probably need them. Yeah, dying. Well, I don't particularly want to use one of my keys now. Greenhouse will be pointless because I can't break it down. Nook gets me a key and another try for this. That one's open, so that's cool. Drawing room because it gives me... Oh, I can't go south. So eventually I will have to unlock it, so that's... Restraint here is needed. Yeah. I really don't want to use all my keys on the east side, but I'm going to here. Yeah, difficult decisions. Yeah. Observatory will give me whatever for free. I think it's the apple, so 3 steps and whatnot, so I can do that. Or I can redraw, which is risky. But I think I take the redraw, because I don't particularly like those options. Pool is better, just because 2 doors, and the possibility for stuff to spawn there, but apparently not. That's locked. Is this locked too? Nope. Yay. Oh man, lots of good options here. Servants' quarters would give me like 3 keys. Sauna would make tomorrow better. Dining room is another 2 doors. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Sauna will probably have a gym. Servants' quarters takes a gym, but it gets me keys. And the keys are what I need often. I'm gonna bet on servants' quarters, but we're going to probably regret that one. All this stuff, yeah, there's a note in there. Oh, chest. I have nothing to break you open with, but chest. I can go ahead and use a key here. Now I've got 5. I don't think I need those rooms. I can't go south, so there's literally no point in picking those. Literally nothing I can do with that. Is that a key? That's a key. Nice. I cannot draft this, but I just twiddle my thumbs and come around here and have a dishwasher running in the background. Dining room here is not helpful. Billiard room could get me keys and connects to this, so that's better. Let's see what we get here. 17. 12 goes to 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 goes to 3. 6, 5, 15, 3. Silver key, that's not particularly great, but it'll consume, right? Let's just go ahead and say that. It will get used up. Unlike, you know, a sledgehammer. Okay, so we basically exhausted this side. and 2 of my 3 red rooms. Can't touch to the left, so that doesn't exist. Walking in here. I guess I have to courtyard because that's the only thing going up. Don't want that. Yep, locked. I think I used the silver key here first just to use it really quickly, right? Make this my 3rd one, right? Because that's the one you don't want to see. Okay, so I can make this a dead end, like sauna or something. Never mind. I could get Darkroom out of the way, which would be good. That might be what I want to do, just to not have it properly in my way. I think I do that. I think I just get rid of it. That's a problem. Okay. I have keys, so that's a positive. That's a negative. Okay. Well, I think that's the run, unless I can magically make something happen. I'll just pick nursery, why not? Do you have a key card? No. Then this run is over. Can't go south from Darkroom, can't go south from West Wing Hall. Weight room is locked down. And I think that's everything. Never got a computer room, so I'm glad I did not get the code check. Call it. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Okay, first choice. We got a hallway. Good, good. We got a chapel. Fascinating. And we got a storeroom. But the chapel is not facing the way I really want it to under these conditions. But you know what? That's fine. We'll go outside and see what we get for yeah, outer room. I'm not particularly disappointed by not getting sauna, like not choosing it, because steps have not been an issue so far. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one because we already used the tune for like 99% of what we needed to do. Hovel we already used for what we needed to do. So Toolshed just gives me the option of having stuff like this. I don't need the gear wrench, but I will take the shovel just to do what I can with it. I really don't want to hold that. I just want to dig it up, but you know what? There we go. That's been done now. Wander over here and get conservatory, which will help us get the rooms that we crave, like making lab freaking common instead of, I think it's unusual or standard by default. I don't remember which. It's not rare. But big. Yay! I've actually never pressed no on those. Do they just like stay on the rock or something if you don't take them? I don't actually know the answer to that question. But yeah, so now I currently have my 2 items. I cannot pick up literally anything now. Unless I can somehow get rid of the ones I have. That's a gem, right? Yeah, okay. Kind of looked like the compass. Security, actually, is huge. Because if I get coat check, then I can use that. Unfortunately, I can't because I already have 2 items. Ugh. How do I... Oh, how do I? I would have to open Grotto. So getting a powered lab is my only way to actually use that. Okay. Man, this is rough. Okay. I just won't have a west side, apparently. Pantry. Banana. Money. I physically cannot move west. It's just not possible. Thank you. And the power doors. Cool. Give me a key card. Pebbles. Give me a key card. Coin. I don't think you can dig up a key card. It's not possible. I'm literally asking for the impossible here. Actually, I have security, so if I can get utility closet, that can happen. We can make things happen. Boiler room. Exciting choice here. That one is definitely majestic. That was a very, very beautiful hole. Okay, flip you, turn you on, flip you to right, and put you back. Yep, okay. Laboratory, 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 bummer. I can still get dark room. It's probably going to be sealed, like with the power door, but power will still move this direction. It's my only hope, actually. I'm screwed. Awesome. Killed by the security doors. I don't know what the point of powering some of these rooms is. Like this one. I didn't get the gym yesterday. Frick. The consequences of my own stupidity. Coffee! And no keycard sitting around in here, which can happen, but it's rare. So, I guess that's the end. Which is fine, because we had our 2 items and stuff, so even if I got a keycard, I couldn't touch it. So we'll call it there. Not yet. Yeah, I think I will. I was thinking about the chest in here. I can go ahead and open it technically. It's probably going to be a key card that I can't touch. Oh, money. Look at that. Beautiful money. And now I have to reset. Tis how it goes. Tis how it goes. Day 8! Day 8! Day 8! First door. It is bedroom. Not bad, not bad. First option. Den. Pretty solid, pretty solid. First one. Storeroom, which since we have den, I don't mind that. No chest, which is totally fine by me. I'll get spare room out of the way. Corridor, having an unlocked door is valuable as we go along. Commissary, actually. That sounds good. Lots of items I don't really care for. Good. Shovel, sleeping mask, salt shaker, and magnetic thing. Metal detector. Box. I think pool here would be kind of awesome, actually. Just because it's going to add those extra rooms to draft pool. And pool room can be a pain later on when it's like, hey, I'm suddenly got security doors. So, having it down here unlocked with banana, it's just a good situation. I think we get closet out of the way. A dice. Making sure I'm grabbing that dice, and only that dice. Okay, that was fun. We'll go ahead and continue up here and backtrack all at once later. That's not particularly helpful, so we'll do this. It's not particularly desirable, but I could also nook. But I like knowing I have ways to go. I don't know that the east side's going to work out. I don't want to use that yet. I'll backtrack here, actually. This is a good place to backtrack. I'm not going to invest anything. I'm not going to, do anything. I'm just going to go through here. Chapel here is solid. Because I'm not drafting south, it's already there. So I don't lose anything from that. Take me to the left, please. I cannot do that door. Plop. Office would be huge. It's going to take all my gems, but I would only need the study, I think, to get the chess stuff happening. So it's a risky endeavor, but it's going to give me a gem anyway. It's going to give me an upgrade disc. I'm carrying nothing, so I can grab that and use it instantly. Ooh, closet. Okay. Cool. Honestly, this is totally fine on this mode. I'm not going to get it off a bedroom. We'll be honest. That's not going to happen. So this is much more likely. And I don't want the hallway one because it gives me a max of 3 items, because that too is a 0 cost, high likelihood event. Hello, Mr. Gates. Back in my day, these didn't stay open, so you had to memorize what they all were. Okay, so east side has worked out this far, which is cool. Showroom I can't afford, okay. The others will converge onto corridor, which is less than desirable, but it's not really a problem per se. It just means I'm really kind of stuck with what I get. I think I get Nook here because keys are a bigger problem than anything else. And it goes the way I want it to, obviously. But I'm probably going to use the key right here. Wow, surprise, surprise. Yeah. None of them are great, but I think I'll take sauna. For obvious reasons, hopefully. The gym. And the extra 20 steps tomorrow. And stick with west side for today. And use my keys over there. Can't use that door. Don't touch that door. Stay away from that door. It doesn't even exist. Yeah, we'll just glide all the way over here. Use key number 1. I think I gymnasium here. Okay. Man, dark room's a risky take, but I guess I do take it. Power door, normal door. Usually it's not both from here anyway. Ooh, but I'm competing for keys. I'll spend it here. Just because I will know what I get. I can use my upgrade disc. I think that's what I do. I think I just get this, know that the run's over, but I've used my upgrade discs. I think that's the play here. Because I've also gotten sauna, so tomorrow's already going to be a good day for steps. I could redraw hoping for, study. Because I think I do I have a knight? I may not have a knight. Chapel's the bishop, Nook's the rook, office is the king, study would be the queen, but I don't think I have a knight, so there's no point trying to go for that. So, coat check, get the upgrade disc, use the upgrade disc, and then I don't have to worry about upgrade discs. Retrieve my disc. Thank you. Close it. Ugh. And on top of not having to worry about the upgrade discs, I will be able to use coat check to drop off an item again, so that I can, have items. This one's fascinating. I think I still go with the 2 dice. 2 dice is probably what I want. This is huge for like curse mode, for instance. This is just helpful, but it's going to have a gem either way. So I think 2 dice, yes. Because you always want to be able to force probability in your favor. I think we'll call it there. I didn't do an outer room. Let me go do an outer room, I guess. This doesn't go down, okay. There's a dice in here I never got. Okay. What is the time? 920. I could go for a trading post, I suppose, as well. Yeah, we'll take that. I happen to have some microchips I could do, so... Looking for... Something's up. Boom. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, when we get the armory, we can light this and we can light everything, so that'll be good. I'll go ahead and do both microchips. I don't expect anything to really come of it, but we'll see what they can fetch us. Yeah. Car keys. Sledgehammer, okay. Salt. Battery pack. Salt. Coin purse. Sledgehammer. Battery pack. Magnifying glass. Gems. Battery pack. Magnifying glass. Gems. Cool. So that doesn't help me at all, but I didn't really have the steps for anything to help me, so. End our day. All right. Wah 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 wah. Day 3, what am I saying? Day 3, day 9, yeah. But I now have an allowance. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am personally still overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope will one day come to expect of us, Anne Babbage, house manager. Don't ask me why I did that, I don't know. I almost didn't pick the first one. Ugh. That really is a hard restriction to remember. Because when I get up to this door, I think, what is the best thing I can do? That was not the best thing I could do, but it gets it out of the way, so that's something. I just have 2 dead ends immediately, so that's less than desirable, but here we are. Also, in case no one's ever shown you, there are numbers there, and perhaps it's hard to see, so we'll just come over, and there's numbers there. And perhaps that's hard to see, but you can't really see them on that one. But, yeah, there's numbers there. Anyway. What do the numbers mean? No one knows. This time, for sure, I couldn't possibly screw this up that badly. Day 9. I'm not safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Confirm. Yes. Yes, master. Really, the not going south restriction hurts me a lot more than a lot of these other ones do. I could take an early office, actually. I feel totally okay with that decision. Probably shouldn't, but I actually do. I do indeed feel comfortable with that decision. Gotta get like a security or den. Chapel works here. I'll take a chapel. Ching! I have a shelter. No ching. Yeah. I'm going to take parlor, but I'm going to have to throw parlor as well. Grab the key, waste the key. All 3 boxes are empty. That's false. This box and the blue box are empty. That's maybe. This box, the black box, contains the gems. These 2 can be true for this one to be false. So I'm going to pick the white one. Huzzah! I'm going to be sad the day I try and throw it, and it ends up being the correct box. I'm kind of sad about that, to be honest. Ooh. Now is probably when I want to backtrack. Shovel. Don't really want it, but shovel. To the left. Multiple work, actually. I'll take the bedroom. That's fine. Got some money out of it. Lots of good options here. I think I'll take corridor because that's going to be helpful here. This is the land of things are locked. This is the land of I'm probably going to need a key very soon. Very, very soon, actually. I'm going to go down to office, see what we can do from there before I make any rash decisions. Get like a lavatory and get something good or something. Get my gym. Getting second gem and 2 dice is not a bad move here. That opens up my prospects significantly. I don't remember. Boudoir is probably a pawn, but I don't actually remember what boudoir is. Yeah. I'd say there's no way to go except up from here, so. No gems to speak of. Okie dokie. Money. Apple. And an unlocked door. I'll take the den for the gems. And the options, but mostly the gem. Yep, kind of figured that one. West Wing Hall, I guess. Hop. do I want from this side? Because I can kind of start forcing things here. I really don't want any of these, and I don't want to use 2 of my gems. So I'll spend a redraw here. That could be good. Since I have office, I'll go ahead and put the gamble, because this will be a knight. I have the nook for the rook. I have the chapel for the bishop, so that should be good. And it only spends 1 gem. Hello. There we go. Give me my slice. I will venture into West Wing Hall, see if it's just unlocked by default, but it's probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. So I will go Nook here, which is kind of suicide, but hear me out. It could be good. And if that doesn't work, I'll start digging, I guess. My own grave. Okie dokie. What you got for me? None of which are helpful. We're gonna try that again. Foundation, but the South Foundation, dude, why? Like, do I want to have foundation? Yes. Do I want this? Not really. But it gives me dig spots, I guess. So I guess, you know? Or I could laboratory, have it be sheltered. Empty closet sheltered. There should be items in there now. No, because I had shelter for, or I did that before the shelter. But laboratory could have items like a key. Passageway will have an upward door that may or may not be locked. Foundation will be stuck the way it is, but I'll have foundation basically. Is today just a day to place foundation, or are we gambling? Because it can be keys. It can be keys, it can be gems, it can be all kinds of stuff in here. I think I place the foundation. And then I go digging for keys to go from West Wing. I think that's the goal for today. What time is it? Where is my friendly neighborhood clock? I suspect the shelter is open for business. Pebbles! Turnip. That's not how you spell key, but you know, that's fine. Head into the foundation, see how much we can dig in there. Good bedroom placement. We will have to go around to the back, I'm already aware of that, but that is definitely not a today thing. 10 can, wow. What about an 11 can? Nothing, okay. Can't touch the south door, or I'll die. Head on back to the shelter. Shelter. It's only 9:30. Wow. I guess I'll wander around because I have the steps to do so. Ring. Do a flip. We really do feel like just a floating rock in the sky. The flying empire of Mount Holly. Yeah, if and when I get the armory, I can have a torch light these up. As well as the torch chamber, as well as the tomb, as well as the chapel, as well as a lot of things. It will indeed be lit. Okay, let's go hippity hoppity into here. Yeah, I guess I can read that. So yeah, Westering Hall is locked, but otherwise we had a good run. I did use both my dice, so I tried everything I could. Ugh. Vitamins! Canned water! I stand here and wait expectantly. I really should stop picking 10:30 on days I know I'm not going to get far. You may be asking yourself, why did you pick a foundation that faced south? The answer is to give me more ways to get into it. Waku 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 waku. I guess this will also call it, once we get this open, have our 4th red letter, then that will probably be good enough for this recording. Waku waku waku. Hey, there we go. Yay! Okay, so guess that is all the damage I can do. Just double checking that. I did take my parlor penalty. So yeah, guess that's it. So, call it a day. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time I'll try to do more, but we will prevail. So, guess I'll see you next time. Bye!